Strengthen the scales. Reframe and reaffirm, building emotional resilience. Strengthening your scales is about crafting a powerful mental shield to protect you from self-doubt and negativity. By consciously reframing negative thoughts and affirming empowering beliefs, you reinforce your emotional resilience and cultivate a mindset geared for growth. Like a dragon forging its legendary armor, this process requires intentional effort and consistent practice. Let's explore how to reframe, reaffirm, and fortify your inner strength. 1. Recognizing negative thoughts, the cracks in your armor. Negative thoughts often sneak in as fleeting doubts or persistent inner voices, exposing vulnerabilities in your emotional scales. These thoughts may sound like, "I'm not good enough to handle this. This situation is impossible. What if I fail? Why recognition matters?" Unchecked, these thoughts can erode confidence and fuel a cycle of avoidance or self-criticism. Awareness is the first step toward regaining control. How to spot negative thoughts. 1. Pay attention to moments when you feel uncertain, anxious, or discouraged. 2. Ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? Is this thought helpful or harmful? 3. Label the thought for what it is: self-doubt, fear, or criticism without judgment. 2. Reframing negative thoughts, transforming the whisper of doubt. Once you've identified a negative thought, the next step is to reframe it. This involves shifting your perspective to focus on growth and possibility rather than limitation. How to reframe. 1. Challenge the thought. Ask, is this thought grounded in fact, or is it an assumption? Example, replace "I can't do this" with "I may not know how yet, but I can learn." 2. Flip the narrative. Turn the thought into a question that inspires action. Instead of, "This situation is impossible," reframe, "What small step can I take to improve this situation?" 3. Reinforce positivity. Replace defeatist thoughts with uplifting ones. "This challenge is my fuel for growth, not my undoing." Examples of reframing. Negative thought, "I always fail." Reframe, "Each setback teaches me something valuable. I'm getting stronger with every attempt." Negative thought, "I'm not talented enough." Reframe, "Talent grows with practice, and I'm committed to improving." 3. Reaffirming empowering beliefs, polishing your armor. Reframing is only the first layer. Affirming your new beliefs consistently strengthens and solidifies your mental armor. These affirmations create neural pathways that prioritize resilience over negativity. How to reaffirm. 1. Develop a daily affirmation practice. Choose empowering statements that resonate with you. For example, "I am capable of overcoming challenges." "Progress, not perfection, is my goal." Repeat these affirmations aloud or write them down each morning. 2. Visualize your strength. Imagine your emotional scales gleaming as you face challenges. See yourself as a dragon, deflecting arrows of doubt with ease. 3. Pair affirmations with action. Reinforce your belief through small, purposeful actions. For instance, if your affirmation is "I'm learning every day," commit to reading or practicing a skill for 15 minutes daily. 4. Strengthening through practice. Testing your armor. True resilience is built through experience. Actively seek opportunities to apply your reframed beliefs in challenging situations. Each action reinforces your new mindset and strengthens your scales. Steps to test your armor. 1. Face a small challenge. Start with low-stakes situations to practice your new perspective. For example, volunteer to lead a meeting or try a new skill been avoiding. 2. Reflect on the outcome. Afterward, ask, how did I grow from this experience? What did I learn about myself? 3. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge your efforts, no matter the outcome. Each attempt adds a new layer of strength to your scales. Practical example, strengthening the scales in action. Scenario, you're preparing for a high-stakes presentation and self-doubt arises. What if I mess up? I'm not good enough for this. 1. Recognize the thought. Pause and notice the doubt. Acknowledge it. I see that I'm feeling uncertain right now. 2. Reframe the thought. Replace "I'm not good enough" with "I've prepared thoroughly, and this is an opportunity to grow." 3. Affirm your strength. Repeat, "This challenge is my fuel for growth, not my undoing." 4. Take action. Practice your presentation in front of a supportive friend, or record yourself for feedback. Use the experience to refine your skills. 5. Celebrate your effort. After the presentation, reflect, "I gave it my best effort and gained valuable experience." The science of strengthening your skills. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, reframing negative thoughts, is a core principle of CBT, which has been shown to reduce anxiety and improve resilience by challenging cognitive distortions. Neuroplasticity. Repetition of empowering beliefs strengthens neural pathways in the brain, making positive thought patterns more automatic over time. Zoran's wisdom. Every skill forged through self-belief gleams brighter. Human. Use each challenge as fuel for growth, and let no arrow pierce your spirit. Scientific note. Studies show that reframing thoughts boosts prefrontal cortex activity, the seat of resilience. Test your armor. Action over hesitation. Building courage through purposeful action. Testing your armor is about taking action even when emotional hesitation arises. It's a proactive approach to overcoming fear, self-doubt, or indecision, a deliberate choice to move forward despite uncertainty. Like a dragon preparing for its first flight, every step taken reinforces the strength of your emotional skills and ignites the fire of confidence. Let's expand this concept to provide practical strategies and inspiring insights. 1. Why action is the ultimate test of resilience. Emotional hesitation often results from fear of failure or the unknown. While hesitation can feel like a barrier, it's important to recognize that action is the only way to break through and foster growth. The longer you delay, the more powerful hesitation becomes. Testing your armor doesn't mean eliminating fear, it means acting alongside it. The science behind action. Dopamine release. Taking small steps activates the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine and reinforcing positive behavior. Neuroplasticity. Repeated purposeful actions strengthen neural pathways, making it easier to face hesitation in the future. Zoran's wisdom. No dragon learns to fly by standing still. Each wing beat is an act of courage, no matter how shaky. 2. Begin with a small, achievable step. When hesitation arises, focusing on small, manageable actions makes forward momentum possible. These actions are like the flicker of flame that ignites a blazing fire. How to identify your first step. Ask yourself, what is the smallest action I can take toward my goal? Example, if the task feels overwhelming, start by writing the first sentence or organizing materials. If fear of failure holds you back, commit to practicing the task for just 5 minutes. Practical small steps. If procrastinating on a project, write one sentence, set up your workspace, or outline one section. If avoiding exercise, take a 5-minute walk or stretch. If hesitating to start a new skill, watch a beginner's tutorial or read an inspiring article. Zoran's rule. Even the smallest spark can set the forest aflame. Take that first step. Human. 3. Shift your focus from emotion to action. Testing your armor requires shifting your attention from the emotional storm to the action you need to take. Hesitation thrives when emotions dominate your mind. Redirecting focus to purposeful action diminishes its power. Tips to shift focus. Use a mantra. Repeat empowering phrases like, "One step forward is all I need right now." Visualize the outcome. Picture the result of taking action, how it will feel to move closer to your goal. Ask yourself, what is the first step I can take, regardless of how I feel? Example, even if you feel nervous about public speaking, rehearse one section of your speech to start building confidence. 4. Build momentum through consistency. Purposeful action creates momentum, and momentum makes hesitation easier to overcome the next time it arises. Like strengthening your scales, each deliberate step adds a layer of resilience to your armor,